Hi guys, and welcome back to a brand new video here on the channel. My name is James, and today we're going to go ahead and sit down and talk to you guys about Reading's pre-season friendly loss to QPR. Now, once again, we're sitting down and talking about a loss in pre-season, and that's the fourth game we've played now with our fourth loss this pre-season. Now, to start off with this game, obviously against QPR, had a little bit of bite going into it, obviously with the addition of Lewis Wing joining Reading Football Club last Friday, supposedly rejecting a contract at QPR. Now, QPR did win this game by 2-0 thanks to goals from Richards and Kelman, the first of them after a Lyndon Dykes knockdown, finding Kelman, who I thought potentially might have been in an offside position after he already had one chalked off earlier in the day. But yeah, this one was deemed as to not be offside, so Kelman was able to score, and the second goal came from Richards after a cross found a free Richards in the box, and yeah, the ball came off the post and went into the back of the net. But that's going to be it for that side of things. I'm kind of talking about QPR's kind of performance and result, but we're here to talk about Reading. Now, with Reading's starting lineup, the starting 11 consisted of a lot of youth and trialist players, as we saw Jocko Anderson play in goal with Matty Carson, Jarrell Dorset, Nelson Abbey and John Ryan, who was a new trialist to play across the back four. We had Tavongi Rashisha, who's a trialist, and Michael Craig playing in the midfield. We had Owen Jorkoff, who's a trialist, and Adrian Akandi playing just behind Mamadou Kamara and Kalen Vickers. Now, for the second half, all kind of substitutions that were made, we saw Charlie Savage come on for his maiden game for Reading. Sam Smith and Dean Bazounis all came on in the 44th minute. We then had Tom Holmes, Tom McIntyre, Harvey Nibbs, Femi Aziz, Nesta Guinness-Walker, Borgnis, Kelvin Eheribotoman and Jack Senga all come on for the final 30 minutes. Now, this game was split up into three 30-minute periods. The first 30 minutes obviously saw the starting 11 that we read out, and the second 30 minutes was definitely the best that Reading played. And that actually consisted of the youth side. They really did start off brightly, in my opinion. I thought with the youth team, they were fast and their passing movement was very controlled. And I thought in possession, they looked really, really good when they had the ball. Now, in terms of attacking movements, that was kind of what struggled for Reading, as they kind of struggled to make any chances in the first half. When the second 30 minutes, Reading went close, Adrian Akandi going close, but a good stop from Asmir Begovic. When Sam Smith came on as well, Begovic was off his line and was able to intercept before Smith would have, more than likely rounded the keeper and made it level. The second 30 minutes, though, was probably the best, and the last 30 minutes I thought might have potentially been Reading's worst, and that was when the first teamers came onto the pitch. I thought Reading had no chemistry when going forward. Harvey Nibbs potentially should have scored from a 6-yard out header after Tom Holmes won the original corner, and the flick-on found Nibbs and was unable to score, or sorry, not the flick-on but the header back across goal. Aziz couldn't finish either, his shot was blocked, but there was no real chemistry between the team. There was like Sam Smith was making runs in behind and people weren't finding him, and it just seemed like there's still a bit of a way to go in terms of the attacking aspect of this side. I don't think Kelvin Eheribotoman should be someone that starts when we go ahead and play Peterborough on the first game of the season. He had a free header from a corner as well late in the game, but he was unable to score. QPR scored their second goal in the 90th minute as well, so a goal there probably would have resulted in them not scoring that 90th minute goal and could have left Reading with a draw, which would have been a more positive result than a defeat. Now, obviously, we're going to sit here and say, once again, as always, that pre-season results don't matter massively, but 4 losses out of 4 is not good for the confidence. Now, if you would have told me that Reading's first starting 11 would have done better than the senior players, I wouldn't have believed you before the game. But really, that was the case. In my opinion, I think Tavongi Rashisha played quite well, and personally would maybe give him a contract. John Ryan, I thought, played alright as well. Michael Craig was the standout performer for me, though. Really did control the midfield for Reading, and I thought he played really well. It's the same with Kalen Vickers, who I've wrote here that he was very lively and really did help the attack in play. I thought he kind of did everything right when going forward, apart from being able to score a goal. Sam Smith made some good runs as well behind, and I think Reading really did have some positives to take away. I think some of the attacking movement was good, but realistically, they need to start scoring. We've got to the point now where it seems like Reading are allergic to scoring goals. This pre-season has seen us score 2 goals, and that was all in one game. think when we go against Swansea, I'd like to see something where we're actually able to score goals. I think we need to really play the starting 11 that Ruben Selles wants to start with against Peterborough against Swansea. And I think really we need a bit of confidence to start throwing for this team. I feel like it's not lacking, but once they see the goal go in the back of the net, that's when they're going to start to have that belief that, yeah, this is finally working and it's paying off, because you can see all the build-up to everything beforehand is great. Like the passing movement, the slickness, even the pressing I thought was quite impressive today. I was quite impressed with Reading. But it's just the final finishing. It's the final touch that Reading still haven't nailed down just yet. And I think once that's done, once they've got maybe Andy Carroll back in the side, Sam Smith starts firing and the confidence starts running through him, I think that's when you'll start to see Reading do what they're setting out to do. I thought Charlie Savage, look, he had an okay game in the middle of the park. I don't think he was anything to scream home about. But again, it's his first game for Reading. It came in the 44th minute in a pre-season friendly. So you're not going to expect anything too major. But for me, I think the real positives to take away was the youth. I thought Caelan Vickers, Michael Craig, I thought they were really impressive. So yeah, hopefully we'll see a little bit more of them maybe potentially being integrated into the first team. It's going to be it for this video though, guys. As well, Jocko Anderson. Completely forgot about that. But Jocko Anderson was absolutely outstanding. Made some really good saves to deny Lyndon Dykes, I thought. Jarrell Dorset got caught in possession at one point, and it was a one-on-one. Lyndon Dykes should be scoring every day of the week, but it was a good save by Anderson. And then again, from a cross that came in, Dykes again wins the header, but again, a good save from Anderson. In the first 30 minutes, there was a good save as well from a free kick, which he made. And to me, it kind of cemented that he should start against Swansea. So far, he's shown to me that he's a better goalkeeper than Dean Bazounis. Don't know what Ruben Selles sees behind in the training, or I don't know what's going on, but I think that Anderson, they kept saying Andresen. I've always known it as Anderson, so I'm not too sure. Should get the starting nod against Swansea just to try him out and see how he is, because I thought he played really well today. So my hat goes off to you. Kanaya Boys-Clark supposedly in the stands as well for this game, alongside Oviajaria, who was finally spotted. Andy Yeardom and Andy Carroll were also seen in the crowd. Them two are set to be close back from injury, so fingers crossed we'll get Carroll just before the season starts. Maybe he'll see a surprise return on the bench potentially soon. That's going to be it for this one though, guys. I hope you've all enjoyed it. My name's been James, and we'll see you all for another video, hopefully coming very soon. Thanks for watching. I've been James. Bye-bye.